Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Hope you're ready. We have a long flight today. Salt Lake City to Phoenix. Jump right in. Gonna be a long one.
Salt Lake Tower. Beechcraft Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Kilo. Altimeter 2986 departure to the north approved. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 4 right. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 4 right. Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo.
Okay, before we get going, take a look at a few things here. Flight details. Nav log, please. Make this bigger. Can't make it bigger. Probably have to set it once I get to altitude. But that's okay. We're going to be setting some autopilot hopefully, so we can just kind of set it and forget it. Like, yeah, I'm not sure what the cruising altitude cruise. I'm not 100% sure at the moment. Yeah. That'll all be monkeyed with over here. But until then, give it some beans. Why I keep wanting to stop it. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Is it doing that? Stop it. Stop it. Stop. Is it doing that? Stop. There we go. Power. What's going on? Controls are all messed up. There we go. And we're off. What's happening? What's going on? Stop it.
Salt Lake Tower. Beechcraft Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Kilo. Continue for north departure.
Salt Lake Tower, United 1972 at runway tree 4 right ready for departure. IFR to San Francisco. United 1972, altimeter 2994. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 4 right. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 4 right. United 1972.
It is quite rainy here today, so that's realistic.
Salt Lake Tower, Southwest 4052 at runway tree 4 right ready for departure. IFR to Sky Harbor. Southwest 4052, hold short runway tree 4 right. Traffic is Airbus A320 on the runway. Hold short runway tree 4 right. Southwest 4052. Salt Lake Tower, Southwest 4052, ready for departure. Runway tree 4 right, IFR to Sky Harbor. Southwest 4052, hold short runway tree 4 right. Traffic is Airbus A320 on the runway. Hold short runway tree 4 right, Southwest 4052. Salt Lake Tower, Southwest 4052, ready for departure. Runway tree 4 right, IFR to Sky Harbor. Southwest 4052, hold short runway tree 4 right. Traffic is Airbus A320 on the runway.
Like one of my engines isn't working
Hold
as
short
well.
Runway tree 4 right, Southwest 40.
Less power in one side.
Salt Lake
They're
Tower,
even.
Southwest 4052, ready for IFR departure. Runway tree 4 right.
1680 to 17.
Southwest 4052, altimeter 2988, caution the Emperor Yarj taking off runway tree 5. Cleared for takeoff runway tree. Southwest 4052, altimeter 2988, caution the Emperor Yarj taking off runway tree 5. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 4 right. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 4 right. Southwest 4052. Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo, leaving my airspace, frequency change approved.
Salt Lake Tower, Beechcraft Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Kilo, frequency change.
Delta 1265. Climb and maintain 11,000. Expect ILS runway tree. 4 left approach via Quen transition. Clear to Quen.
Climb and maintain 11,000. Expect ILS runway tree. For left approach via Quen transition. Clear to Quen. Delta 1265.
Delta 1265. Contact Salt Lake Tower on 118 decimal tree when inbound on the approach.
Tower on 118 decimal tree. Delta 1265.
Southwest 1771. Climb and maintain 11,000.
Climb and maintain 11,000. Southwest 1771.
Southwest 1771. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway tree. 4 left approach via Quen transition. Clear to Quen.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway tree. 4 left approach via Quinn transition. Cleared to Quinn. Southwest 1771.
Pretty breezy today.
Southwest 1771. Contact Salt Lake Tower on 118 decimal tree when inbound.
Tower on 118 decimal tree. Southwest 1771.
Very stormy today. I've only messed with autopilot one time. Still learning. I'm waiting to hit my cruising altitude to get all this locked in. I don't want to like mess with it too much because I do enjoy manual flight quite a bit. And I've just started to get my handle on manual trim. I'm still kind of working that out at the moment. Thanks for tuning in, Island. Definitely appreciate you. I believe my cruising altitude is somewhere around 11,200. Probably get that going. A heading of about maybe 175. Up out of the clouds now, that's good. Get my trim up here. Better. Getting better. Less turbulence up here, that's for sure. Oh, was that lightning? Very. Leave my heading 173 roughly.
Approach. Beechcraft Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Kilo is type Beechcraft King Air for miles west of Uniform Tango 08, 11,500. Request for the following.
Beechcraft Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Kilo approach. Squawk 5657.
Walk in 173 for now.
Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo.
Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo. Radar contact 4 miles west of Uniform Tango.
Lock that in. Lock that in.
Altimeter 2985.
Roger. Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo.
Come on, stop it. Walk in like a 125. Probably good. Oop. Okay. See how that goes. I am not controlling anything, it is just going. So, good. If you enjoy watching a noob try and figure out controls and fiddle with crap that they probably shouldn't fiddle with, go ahead and subscribe. Definitely appreciate it. Love the support. Change my heading a bit, maybe. Correct. That up. Autopilot to correct the flight. I believe my correct heading is 172 or 3. We'll get there. I'll figure it out. Hope everyone's day is going well. You know, I haven't, I keep seeing videos about that plane crash on my YouTube, and I have neglected to watch any of it because I just find the whole thing sad. I don't even know what happened or the story, but I know that he was some famous YouTuber, common YouTuber that people watch that died in a crash. It's very unfortunate. Poor girl. A video just came across my feed this morning that had mentioned that he made some sort of grave error, and that's probably what doomed her flight, but I'm not sure. I should probably watch some of it, see what happened. Thanks for tuning in, though, non-stick meat. That's silly name. Hopefully the weather clears up the closer we get to our destination. Typically the weather in Arizona is way better than it is in Utah, so we'll see. Getting locked in here. Bad. Are we there yet? No. It's about a 2-hour flight, and we're about 20 minutes in. We've got quite a ways. We're just kind of hanging out. Chilling. Appreciate you tuning in. You stick around, hang out with me, keep me company. Definitely appreciate it. Can we stop at a McDonald's? No. Maybe we can stop at somewhere better, like a Jersey Mike's or something like that. I haven't had McDonald's in probably 15 years. Well, actually, no, I take that back. I had it probably like 2 years ago, and it made me terribly ill. Tasted rotten, disgusting. Starting to clear up. Looking good out there.
Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo contact Salt Lake Center on 119.905. Good day.
Good day.
Going to 119.905. Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo.
Oh yeah, clearing right up out there. Sweet. Now we can see stuff. You know, when I was a kid, McDonald's French fries, I remember them being super tasty. But recently, you know, I've learned that there's 14 different chemicals or additives in McDonald's French fries, where in the UK they only have, what, 3 ingredients or 4 ingredients? Potatoes, salt, and then whatever the oil is that they use to fry them in. Or here in the US, who knows what the hell they put in that 14 chemicals. Good God. I wish McDonald's would just go back to what they used to be. They used to be really good. I don't understand. I'm really liking this Beechcraft King airplane though. Pretty sweet. Like I said just a little bit ago, if you enjoy watching a noob learn how to fly planes and crash all the time and make horrible, embarrassing mistakes, please hit that subscribe button and like. Definitely helps me out, helps the algorithm, all that good stuff. Definitely helps sometimes. See how that crosswind is affecting the flight too. That's wild. Plane's almost going across the flight path. It's weird. Extra, what's going on with your chat and always doing duplicates? It's weird. But how are you doing today? Good to see you. Again. Guess what you're doing? I don't know. What are you doing? San Francisco to Los Angeles. Right now? As we speak? It's a pretty decent flight. Too shabby. Nice, man. What are you flying? Yeah, so you're just kicking back too? Yeah, we're just hanging out. Yeah, what plane are you flying in? Don't know what you're flying. That's silly. Wrong way. Some wicked crosswind. My right side over there. That Art Aerospace ES-30. Not familiar with that one. What kind of plane is that? Is that like a... Sounds like a jet aircraft turbine type. Is that right? Nice. Is it a single engine, dual engine? Oh, also electric Nito. Is it like one of those little private planes, or is it? I'm heading to Phoenix from Salt Lake City, so it's about an hour and 50 minutes. Oh, 4-engine plane. Wow. I'll have to go. Is that a standard plane in game? Or is that like a DLC one that you bought? Once I get back to the menu, I'll have to check out. Oh, an hour 44. That's pretty good. I tried to fly a, go back in my YouTube live streams. I think a couple days ago it was. I tried to fly the Cessna jet, aircraft like private jet.
Southwest
And
Liner 17. Maintain present altitude.
I'd never flown a jet aircraft. I'm used to like the little Cessna planes that the career mode is having me go through and stuff like that.
Maintain present altitude.
It was a disaster.
Niner 17.
Flew from Salt Lake to Vegas, and I got to Vegas, but I crashed as I was coming in for a landing. A disaster. I'm not used to the response time of a jet. Where prop planes have a quicker engine RPM or throttle response or brake response, you know? Where jets, they just kind of lag, and I'm not used to that. And that's what got me. No survivors on board. I have a buddy in my Discord. Name's Kineas. He's also on YouTube. You're welcome to check him out. He does a lot of tutorials and stuff like that. Good resource. Good guy. He was trying to talk me through it, and with the delay in the chat and all that, I just didn't know what to do. It was a disaster. So he's gonna help me out. I use a controller as well. So I know what you mean with the pull that you get from that. How long have you been playing? Are I sense you're fairly new as well. What helped me was to turn my sensitivity settings down a bit. Oh, 3 months ago? Longer than me. I've only been playing this for like a week and a half or something like that. This Beechcraft. This one here. Pretty sweet. I'm enjoying it.
Descend and maintain 11,000.
Descend and maintain 11,000. SkyWest 49er18.
Do you stream any of your gameplay, or you just play for fun and all that? Yeah, I've flown that 152 quite a bit. I'm pretty used to that one. I can get my handle on that pretty good. Phineas, there you are. I was just talking about you. You doing good today, I hope? I haven't seen you on Discord at all. I'll have to find your channel and give you a sub and watch when I catch you. Yeah, Kineas, I was just telling them about my adventures in the Cessna airplane on my way to Vegas. Had a nice crash. Good stuff. Oh, you had to work today. That makes sense. Six or 6:30 or 7. Okay. That's California time, so that's what, an hour later than I am? Here in Utah. Eyes cleared up nice. Yep. Oh, you're Central Time. Okay, so you're an hour ahead of me. Right? Looks like 5 or 5:30 or 6. We do have rudder buttons. The triggers are the rudder on a controller. Your triggers could be your rudders. Yeah. I don't use my triggers much. I do under extreme circumstances, but it's like really gentle squeezes, because if you pull on it, it'll throw you way off. Probably make you crash. Yeah, you got to be really gentle with those trigger pulls. B-Man, you're welcome to join my Discord. Kind of building a community over there of other flyers and gamers. Welcome to come chat with us. I have a flight simulator room that we tend to get into chats in. Winston, how's it going? Let autopilot land? Not me. This is like the second time I've ever used autopilot. I'm the wrong person to ask that to. You could probably ask Kineas there in chat. He's way more experienced. He's been flying for years. If anybody enjoys watching a noob figure out controls and how to fly different planes, I'm always taking risks, trying to push myself to learn more. Please give me a subscribe, hit that like button, definitely helps out me, and the algorithm pushes me out further. Definitely appreciate it. Kinius is not a real pilot. He's just been playing Microsoft Flight Simulator for years. Like he's played 2020 and stuff like that, so he knows quite a bit. If you find his YouTube channel, he has tutorials and stuff on there. He just did a 2-part series on VFR flight, which I recommend everybody go watch. Quite informative. Winston, where are you flying? And what are you flying? What are you up to? LNAV? No, I don't know anything about it. Oh, you're doing the campaign stuff? Nice. Good stuff over there. Well, we've got about an hour left in this flight. Maybe just under. Oh, you got 2 companies. Wow. Oh no, 5 companies. I misread that. Whoa. How do you have 5 companies? You must have been playing this for a long time there, Winston. Congratulations. Oh, it follows like a GPS. Okay, I see what you're saying. Wow, in 3 months you learned all the way up to a 737. That's pretty good, Prosperity. Good job. Ready for me to land? It'll be about another hour or so. Winston, you supervise real pilots. That's neat. But that's a fun thing to do. Well, hey, I'll try and catch one of your streams there, bud, and I'll give you some watch time. I don't mind. I prefer long form content, so if you stream for like an hour, you know, that's good for me. I enjoy that. Grab some popcorn and a drink and just chill out. Put it on my TV. That's how I watch Kinius. I'll put him on my TV and then I'll pull out my phone and I'll use my phone to chat with him. Kineas is trying to learn some helicopter flight. That's pretty entertaining to watch. That stuff looks difficult. Stressful. You know, I've always been interested in it myself. I subscribe to a guy that actually works like on the maintenance crew or the ground crew at an airport. I think he's in like Chicago or something like that. He explains like how to change the tire, or if something's broken, he just fixes it. And he like drives the plane sometimes. It's fun. I enjoy watching him. Oh, personally, I wouldn't care where you fly. I'll watch whatever you do, man. I don't mind. Even if you're just doing like story or campaign missions, I'll watch that. I don't mind. Doesn't matter to me at all. I try and support the fellow flyers, you know. Not an easy thing to really learn sometimes. New. I would like a drink though. But they're probably not cold, so I'll need a cup with some ice. That'd be nice. Let me see if I can... E-Man, I will go to your channel as we speak right now. You have 33 subscribers, and you just got another one, so 34. Now I'm counting on you to do some live streams. Oh, those HOTAS controllers, they can be pretty pricey, huh? I've kind of been looking at that, I think it's the Honeywell controller, where, you know, it's kind of like the Xbox controller, but it's got the four, I don't even know what to call them. They're almost like the, like these things, or these like levers on the controller you can control. They look pretty friggin' sweet, but I haven't heard of anybody using one to give me a good review or any like feedback on them, so hey, that's not bad. 90 bucks. 4-star review. That's pretty good. I just can't believe what some of these streamers spend on some of their kit. They build like the whole cockpit. I mean, like the whole center console down here is like $10,000 just to buy that. I don't know how they can do that or afford that. It's insane. Have I seen Flight Doc? No, can't say that I have. Yeah, but Kineas, isn't your joystick? Didn't you buy that like 5 years ago or something like that? Isn't it really old? Before inflation hit. I gain a little bit of altitude over this mountain range. Looks a little close. Yeah, those prices are wild increases. 40 to 100 plus. Just craziness. Oh, you're trying to save for your PS5 version. I see. I don't use my PS5 much. I'm just waiting for GTA 6 to come out. Now it's $1,000? Holy crap. That's wild increase. $250 to $1,000. You lucked out, Winston. Oh, good thing I went up in altitude, otherwise my plane would be skimming the top of this freaking mountain. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to GTA 6. I hope it's not stupid and woke and stupid crap like that, but I think we're gonna be all right. Engage. Oh, this guy? Oop. Ah. Kineas to the rescue. Again, see? Everybody give Kineas a follow on YouTube. He's a good resource for stuff like this. Yeah, I think Rockstar had some stuff in there that they were going to incorporate, and that's why they delayed it, because they had to go back to the drawing board and remove it and redo voice acting and remove some stuff that people weren't going to be a fan of. Yeah, I saw the feet per minute thing here, but it seemed to move pretty well, so. Yeah, woke doesn't sell. Gamers don't want that crap. We just want to enjoy the game, and we use games to escape from stuff like that, and yeah, we don't want to put up with that. I don't need some Karen blue hair sitting next to me in the co-pilot seat over here. Wait, B-Man, are you saying Rockstar is the cause of the Iran stuff? That's silly, man. They're mad about delays. You know, I'll join you on that argument. How about that? Iran's just mad at Rockstar for delaying GTA 6, and that's why they're throwing a hissy bitch fit. Good luck with your landing. Don't crash. Godspeed. Well, I need something to do. I can't just like not do anything. I'm kind of like ADD, you know? So, like I like fiddling with stuff. So if I can turn a knob once in a while, I feel pretty good. So, I don't want to just like completely do nothing, but that's good to know. If I turn VNav on, is it just gonna like do its thing? I'll tinker with it here. Probably bring my altitude back down because I'm not going to go over those mountains anymore. Go have to set. That doesn't seem to be doing much. That's okay. I enjoy the tinker. Oh, I mean, like, right as I picked my thing, I mean, it should be set. You know, the whole plan is in there.
Present altitude. Maintain present altitude. United 450.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but flaps control your vertical and takeoff speeds. They like control like how fast you ascend or descend. So like after you take off, there's a certain period where you want to keep them on, but not too long after you take off. And then you just go to 0 while you're in flight. And then as you come in for a landing, generally you're going to have a little bit of flap. And each plane is going to be a little bit different on how much flap you need. And the only reason flaps change from plane to plane is because the weight of the plane. It takes less energy to move the mass of a lighter plane, like a little Cessna, versus like a Boeing. You know, you're going to need like 30% or more on one plane versus like 10% on a tiny little Cessna or something, you know? Again, appreciate everybody tuning in, hanging out with me, keeping me company. Definitely helps out. Please hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. I call them the self-esteem buttons. You know, definitely helps. Helps the algorithm push me out. Yeah, I kind of figured, you know, like the big Boeing 747 or whatever, you're pretty high up there on the flap numbers. Oh, you did, huh? There's supposed to be a little notification that pops up with your name and shit, but I didn't get that. Maybe they're not working yet. I don't know. If you did subscribe, I appreciate it. I really do. Can you gift? No. But on my channel page, there's a donate thing, like in my info. You can like send me a Cash App or whatever. but I don't ever ask for that. It's not necessary. I'm not 100% sure though. If there's a little like money thing next to the chat window, I'm not sure. I think you have to have more subs in order to enable that specific feature in the chat. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, Prosperity. This is probably the most active stream I've had in a little while. Usually my streams are pretty quiet and boring. I try and stream most days about the same time. Once in a while I'll miss one, but I always in my Discord, the day before I will tell everybody like, oh, no stream tomorrow, or if I have a stream the next day, I will always post the picture of like the thumbnail of the stream image and say, you know, tomorrow's stream, stay tuned with the image. I have a Discord link on my profile page. You're welcome to click on that. Anybody can join. Kineas is in there, so he's a good resource for information if you have questions or if you want to ask him something specific. You know, he's around quite a bit. We'll get around to you. Your engine is turned off. How does that happen? That's not good. Don't tell your passengers. Just turn on the seatbelt sign and hope for the best. Okay, so I have to turn that off in order to lower altitude. Thank you, Kenias. Before things got dangerous up in here, I appreciate the information. I didn't know that. Okay, I could see how that would be a problem. Because you're telling the plane to stay at that speed while you're trying to manually slow it, and it's like, no. No. Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. I believe in you, B-Man. You will make it. I believe I believe it's a good day when you land. Everybody hold hands for B-Man. Pray for the B-Man. You can do it. I have full intention just to turn autopilot off and fly in manually, just so everybody knows, because I enjoy that crap a lot. From Tokyo to Honolulu? Wow, that's quite the flight. Are you gonna stream it, or I hope so. I'll watch it if you do. I don't think you get bird strikes in this game. I don't think you're gonna end up in the Hudson like Sully because of some birds. Yeah, that's a good question for the kinniest man over there, Mr. Winston Smith. I have to look into why the driver alerts are not working. Bothering me. A thing should pop up and be like, thank you, and say your name. Now I'm upset. Well, I will sub your channel, and then whenever you decide to do that flight, I will be waiting. You're welcome. I'll sub anybody that makes good flying content, so I'm now expecting a flight to Honolulu from Prosperity. And B-Man, I expect a flight from you too. Phineas, weren't you having an issue with ATC not calling your altitude the way they were supposed to when you were flying that you were in like a big passenger jet, like a 747 or something, and you were trying to come in for a landing and they weren't doing what they were supposed to do and you were getting mad? Frank, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Definitely appreciate you. Show you the cockpit. You got this guy over here. You got some gauges. Power gauges and switches and buttons. For just joining, appreciate you hanging out with me, joining the chat. Wow, we got quite a ways. Isn't that setting turned on by default to enforce flight plan, or is that something that you have to manually enable? I think mine's on just by default. I could be wrong. Oh, in career mode, I don't think that's an option because they want you to follow air traffic laws and rules and stuff like that, as far as I can recall. Yeah, but Kineas, you played a lot of 20, so that should account for something, right? Some of that information crosses over. Yeah, I think a lot of people just discover stuff on their own, and as they figure it out, they share it with others, and that's how other people figure it out. I always say if a one of your passengers is demanding something they have no right to. For real, screw that customer. I'm not gonna violate air traffic rules just to make a person happy. Because in career mode, if you violate any rules, it dings your score and you lose credit. Lowers your rating. There you go, buddy. I knew you could do it. I knew you could land it. I believed. I was thinking of you. I was putting good vibes out there for you. Awesome, man. Good luck with your liveness. B-Man, good question. I don't know where you should fly. You should go somewhere you have not been. Tampa to New York. There you go. That's a long one. That should be nice. Once I land here, I'll head over and hang out with you. What I don't understand right now is both my throttles are at 51%, right? For left and right engine. But my engines are running at two different speeds. I don't quite understand why that's happening right now. That happened at takeoff. And that's probably why I'm kind of going at an angle. I don't quite understand it. I assumed it was crosswind, but yeah, it was like that on the runway as I was taking off too. Like it was slower and ramping up RPM or something. I'm not, but I'm just hedging on crosswind. Definitely breezy up here. Well, I know it's not I've flown this plane quite a bit now, so I don't think it's the plane. The first time I've experienced it.
Southwest tree 496, maintain present altitude.
Maintain present altitude. Southwest tree 496.
Delta 2288, descend and maintain flight level tree 20.
Descend and maintain flight level tree 20, Delta 2288.
Wow. So I probably shouldn't. Well, what difference does it make? My channel just hit 127 subscribers, and I've never been above 127. Several years ago, when I streamed all the time and made a lot more content, I got up to 127, but then I quit making content for a long time. Because I'm a stay-at-home dad, and I took a lot of time off just to raise my son. And up till recently, about the last 6 months or so, I've started doing a lot more of it, almost on the daily. And I'm back to 127.
Maintain present altitude, Alaska 6.
I'll give myself a pat on the back for hitting my old record of subscriber numbers. So if you haven't subscribed yet, you can be that 128 that takes me over my record. And I'll reach through the screen and give you a high five and a pat on the back and a nice thank you. Feels pretty good to be back up at that number again. But my previous YouTube was quite different. I would record a different game every day and upload in the morning, and then I would live stream a completely different game every night. Oh, are you 128? Did I just get 128? Woohoo! Hey, all right, reaching through the screen, pat on the back, high five, slap. Way to go, buddy. Thanks for breaking my record. Appreciate it. You are the man. Or woman. I assume you're a man. I don't know. I shouldn't assume. But I do assume you're a man. Then you are the man. And appreciate the 4 likes. Definitely helps me out, pushes me out further to the algorithm. I just wish my notifications were working on screen. Be a sound and everything, but nope. I'll have to figure that out. You performed the FA-18 Super Hornets demo at different airfields in the U.S. Nice, dude. I bet that's entertaining to watch. You get a lot of views on that stuff. Again, I do have a Discord. I just started like a week ago. So if you're a fellow captain and would like to join the chat and hang out with other captains, I do have an area where you can post pictures and self-promote yourself, you know, post when you're streaming and stuff so everybody knows. You can get the word out a little bit. Well, I'll start watching. I'll definitely watch you. Yeah, there's a link to the Discord on my channel page. Let me see if I can post it here. There it is. You're a fellow captain and a flyer. I'll give you a nickname. Here, drop you in there. Give you a wave. Welcome. There we go. What does that mean, Nicholas? I do not comprehend. If you do enjoy my content, I guess there is a link to a Cash App. You can send me a tip, you know, send a stay-at-home dad a coffee, buy me a beverage, you know. But I'm not really like asking for it, but it's there. Because somebody brought it up earlier. I should probably mention it more often, but I don't like asking people for money. Happy travels there, B-Man. B-Man is flying from, what was it, Florida to New York. Kind of a long flight. Best wishes. You got this. No issues, good vibes. Tampa to New York, 3 hours. Long one. Yeah, you got this, man. Smooth sailing, as they say. As long as you land safely and you don't crash, I would call it a success. So it can be firm, it can be like butter, be a bit rough. As long as you get the wheels on the ground, you don't kill everybody. Good job. I don't know, buddy. Maybe prosperity knows. Can you be a mod? Like in the chat? Or in the Discord, or what are we talking? I assume you're asking to be a mod in the YouTube chat, yeah. I'll think about it. I've never needed one. There are times when it'd probably be nice if somebody would, you know, remove dumb chat messages or things like that. I haven't had too much of an issue with it. That message popped up here from that Nicholas. I don't know what that is. 2016 some letters. Spam. I guess. Let's see. Add as moderator. Before I do this, I would just like you to agree to not remove any valid messages. I do believe in free speech. Anybody can really say what they want, but if they're being a complete and total D-bag, or like this Nicholas post or the 2016 gibberish, you know, stuff like that can obviously be removed. As long as you agree to that, I will make you a mod. Say you aggressively. Okay. All right, buddy. Done. D-Man the moderator. Appreciate your support and willingness to do that. And to anybody just tuning in, appreciate you hanging out, stopping by, joining the chat. Look at that, you changed color with a little badge. Look at you, all official. And again, just gotta say this once in a while, if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that like and subscribe button. Definitely helps me out, pushes me out to the algorithm and all that good jazz. If you're a fellow pilot or like chatting with fellow flyers, I do have a Discord link in the chat. You're welcome to join. It is a fairly new Discord, so there's not many of us in there quite yet, but I'm trying to build it up. But I don't always play this. Once in a while I play some Farming Simulator to kind of relax. A little goat feeding or wheat harvesting, you know, sort of stuff. If you're into that too, welcome to watch that. Phoenix to Houston, Texas. There we go. That's not too bad of a flight. What's that, like just under 2 hours or something like that? Around 2 hours? Engine failure. Well, hope I have a parachute. 'Cause I ain't doing jack. I wouldn't know what to do. I'm fairly new to the game, still trying to figure things out. This is like my first flight, and I'm just figuring out autopilot and stuff like that, so welcome to the chat, though, there, Alvin. I'm mainly using a controller, but I use my mouse to, like, do the buttons and stuff like that. But yeah. Mainly controller. Xbox controller. I'll invest in some light sticks or something one day. But due to inflation, they're a bit out of my price range. We were talking about that earlier in the chat. How a nice set that was like $100 or $250 4 or 5 years ago is now like, you know, $300 or $1,000. So. It's breezy out there. Wow. Look at me move around. That's craziness. Good job on that landing. I think a lot of people would have freaked out and probably had a hard time landing if they had 75% of their engines go out. Surprised to see a live stream. Wow, a lot of us here actually stream. B-Man is, I believe, currently live as we speak. Prosperity, maybe as well. If you scroll up in the chat, there was Kineas. He streams quite often and does some video tutorials. He's been playing a lot of the flight simulators for a number of years. Played a lot of 2020. Now getting into 24. Welcome. I'm fairly new to the game, only been playing about a week and a half or so. Yeah, give B-Man a follow. You can catch his stream as well. Or Kineas. Prosperity. Any of them. But yeah, Alvin, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. If you enjoy the content, hit that subscribe and like button. Definitely helps me out. Pushes my content further. Allows people like you to find it. I'll be landing in Phoenix in a little while. Gonna go in manual, turn autopilot off, and just do it by hand. Could be fun. Maybe I'll crash and die. We'll have to wait and see. And this whole stream was for nothing. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for joining the Discord. Good to see you there. And thanks for the sub. I assume that was you. My notifications aren't working the way they should be, so pop-up didn't come on and the sound didn't go off and all that fun stuff. Pretty neat that you're actually in that you're you say you're studying for ground school for like aircraft maintenance? Something like that? Is that what you mean? Oh, so you're in flight school. Hell yeah, dude. That's cool. That's really cool. I wish you the best of luck. Be careful. It can be scary and dangerous, but I'm sure you'll do fine. Yeah, that talking to ATC, a lot of people have issues with. All the alphas and lingos. The letter talk, as I call it. I don't plan on using real life ATC in this game. Yeah, the mumblies. I can't follow that crap, so I just let the computer deal with it and get on with what I want to do. They do have that mod where you can like say intentions, but you still have to kind of know a little bit for the AI to like understand it, I guess. Prosperity, how do you use autopilot for the 737? I don't know. If Kenius was in the chat, he'd probably be able to tell you immediately. But he might be in Discord, so you could ask in the Microsoft Flight Simulator chat if he knows. But he might be getting ready for a stream, I'm not entirely sure. It takes more than a comment to explain. I'm sure it does. That's no lie. Yeah, you could ask Kenius in the Discord if he can explain it in a way to simplify it for you. Unless there's a short YouTube video or something you could find to engage autopilot. Later, Alvin. Appreciate you stepping by. Yeah, so doing the flight plans can get a little cumbersome if you don't know what's going on. Like, I could totally see how it could take a few days. Oh, you already figured it out. Well, there you go. That was quick. Did you just look around at the buttons and... There's only like 1,000 buttons in that thing. How'd you find it so fast? There you go. So they must have got right to it and been like, here it is, boop, and there you were. That's nice. I like when people make content that is right to the point. Definitely helpful. I do, for some reason, I don't know what it is, but I enjoy watching live streamers that are realistic like that, where they actually just like sit at the airfield or airport, wherever they're at, and tinker with, you know, tinker in here and do the flight plan or whatever, and put it into the airplane and press all the buttons and stuff. I don't know why I take so much pleasure in that, but I do. Sweet, yeah, I'm gonna have to tune into that. Good stuff. More likely to tune in like during the daytime though. In the evenings, you know, either I may be streaming or, you know, spending some time with the wife and kid, but other than that, you know, being a stay-at-home dad, my days are pretty open to watching long-form content like that. Great, dude. I will keep an eye out for your streams. Look forward to that. Feel free to announce your live streams in the Discord and in the self-promotion, you know, put your channel in there or, you know, whatever. Yeah, I hope your engines don't go out again either. I don't know how a cloud would be affecting your engines though. Because it's not like there's bird strikes in this game, you know. That would be crazy if there was. Maybe somebody can make a mod bird strikes. be solely, call it the solely mode or something like that. It only matters if it happens again.
Southwest 1472, contact Los Angeles Central.
That scared me. It's like... I'm curious why I'm not dropping the 1300 though. I should be dropping. Go down. No, if I was traveling faster, I would be. I have my speed match locked at 140, but it never increased to 140, so I'm not sure about that. I would like to speed up a little bit. I'm not sure why that's not working. Vertical nav is off. Altitude hold mode is off. Altitude selected 1130, but if I tell it to hold altitude. See, and I tried that and it doesn't seem to change. I'm just sitting at that 1400. I'm not really sure. Thousand feet per minute. Go down. Yeah, it's not doing anything. Yeah, altitude hold mode is off. 1300. Vertical nav off. 100 feet per minute. But yet it's still... like it's... stuck. Let's see here. I will check for you, buddy.
Allegiant 662.
I'm not seeing you on live stream on YouTube.
Climb and maintain flight level tree 60. Allegiant 662.
Oh, I thought it was just a general. Go up is negatives. Okay, that's good to know. But see, it's not. It's actually going down. Or it's going up. 1300. Altitude hold mode is on. It is locked. Vertical nav off. How about now? Yes. Yes, you have a live thing on there. And I just turned the altitude hold mode off and back on, and I went up even more after I went back on. See, I don't understand. Push down manually, maybe? Go down. What the shit? Re-engage autopilot. Have it reset. See what it does. Should go down to 1300 and stop. Going. Come on. Keep going. And it's not going to dip below that. Weird. There it goes. There it goes. Come on. It's going back up. What are you doing, plane? Oh well. Yeah, the trim is up there. It's really windy. It's been like that the whole flight. I got it going down now. There we go. Keep going. Yeah, I think I got it worked out now. Yeah. Got it. Sweet. Oh, it just went back up. Great. It's being spastic. It doesn't want to dip below that. Weird. Later, man. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. Have fun with your flight. There we go. Figured it out. I think it was the FLC was being weird. How you doing, man? Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you stopping by for the shenanigans. Yeah, so you got to make sure that FLC is disengaged if you're changing your altitude. I think that was my problem. I was concentrating on vertical navigation and altitude and not flight level control. That's crucial. I think that's what that stands for. If I turn that back on now, I should stay there. Just tuning in. Appreciate you stopping by. If you enjoy watching a flight simulator noob try and figure things out, please hit that like and subscribe button. Definitely helps me out. Helps the YouTube algorithm push me out to more watchers. Definitely appreciated.
Kilo Delta, maintain present altitude.
It scared me.
Maintain present altitude. Cessna 4 Kilo Delta.
Excuse me while I eat some beef jerky. Yeah, that trim is pretty high, but I think that's the wind. Oops.
Cessna 4 Kilo Delta, you are 3 on below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain flight level 210.
That's not me.
Climb and maintain flight level 210. Cessna 4 Kilo Delta.
Oh, is it only 3 months until hurricane season?
Center, American 19904, flight level tree 20.
American 19904, center. Radar contact, continue.
I assume your cruising altitude is what, 32,000 prosperity? Or 31? I assume you're in an area that gets a lot of hurricanes. Is that why you bring that up? I wouldn't mind going to Florida one day. Seems like a nice place to vacation. I don't know if I could live there though. Only 28,000 feet, huh? I don't know why I'm surprised by that, because a lot of airliners are from, right around 31 or 32,000. Oh, Virginia. Okay, I see. Yeah, you're kind of in the path, aren't you?
Center, Delta 1520 is passing flight level 220, climbing flight, level tree 60.
Delta 1520, center. Radar contact, continue.
You're just tuning in. Definitely appreciate you stopping by. Please hit the like and subscribe button. Definitely helps me out. Help push my content out further. If you're a fellow pilot, like chatting flight simulator stuff, I do have a Discord link way up in the chat, or I can post a new link if you're interested. A fairly new Discord server, so there's not many of us in there, so I'm trying to build it up. Oh, did you personally set that flight level right then? 28,000 instead of 32? Oh, you're back already? That was fast. Just in time, I sped up. Oh. I probably should have been going this speed the whole time. Because the flight planner said this is a 2-hour flight and it's been like 3 hours. I've been going slow. What? What happened? What happened? D-Man, what's up? Something go wrong? Aw, man. Well, hey, I'm gonna be landing here pretty soon. And I'll be there, I promise. But before that, I'm gonna stop in real quick. I'm gonna go to your live and hit the thumbs up. Whoa, it's dark on your screen. You're flying in the darkness. Okay. I gave you a thumbs up. So hopefully that brings some more viewers to you. Because usually when you get a thumbs up or something, it kind of pushes you out further. You have a mic connected, right? You're talking to him? Talk to your viewers. Or just talk to yourself. Well, I gotta swing into Prosperity. You're not streaming. Shame on you. Or shame. I was gonna give you a thumbs up over there. Oh, I see. No mic because I take precedent. You're so sweet. We're coming up. How dare you fly alone, Prosperity? You're not even thinking of me? Hurt my feelings. I'm just kidding. I'll watch you tomorrow. Or the next day, right? You said you were going to do that. One more subscriber and I'll be at 130. Wow. All right. I'll keep an eye out for the stream. I should catch it. Hold on, everybody. I'll be right back. I gotta pause for just a second. Give me just a minute. I'll be right back. I apologize. Okay, my apologies. I have returned. Had to drain the bladder. Didn't want to be doing the sitting pee dance while trying to come in for a landing, you know? That can be risky. And I can see it starting to arc down, so I'll probably be turning off autopilot and going manual here momentarily. Right about there. Somewhere. Maybe. Yeah, I'm moving at a pretty good clip now. I should have been going this speed the whole time. All right. Whoa. See how well I can do on this landing. Jeez. We'll see. There's a chance I could crash and die. There's a chance I will hit a little firm.
Descend and maintain 7,000.
I do periodically get some really nice buttery smooth landings.
Descend and maintain 7,000. Envoy tree 929er.
We'll see how this goes. Hope for the best. I'm hoping for a nice, smooth butter landing. Yeah, no pressure. It'll be fine. Everything's fine. Welcome to Phoenix.
Envoy tree 929er, contact Phoenix approach on 126.8. Good day.
Good day.
One 126.8 for Envoy tree 929er.
Yeah, Jurassic Park music plays. I drove through Phoenix once. I went down to Tucson for some work for a little bit and had to drive through Phoenix twice. I vowed to never drive through Phoenix again, or at least on their interstate. It was the worst driving experience of my entire life. I don't know if it's Arizona drivers or if it was the time I was driving through there, like the time of day or whatever, but good God. It was terrible. If you're from Phoenix, I apologize, but something's up with your freeway. Or your drivers. No offense. Never again. Yeah, I was on the phone with an car insurance agent several days ago, just a couple days ago. And they were like, oh, this week it's going to be like 90. And I was like, what the hell? Like 40 degrees outside for me. Get the hell out of here. Is you insane? I don't want any part of that right now. Sounds terrible. This is a long descent. Tell you what though, this has been a good flight. I've enjoyed it. Good fun. Oh yeah, United Airlines, you're gonna have a firm soft landing. I took off from Salt Lake City. Definitely an enjoyable flight. Like I said in my one of my previous streams a few days ago, I took a Cessna jet out, and I'm used to prop planes, so I crashed the shit out of that. That was good fun. The flight was nice, but the landing, not so much. How do I have so many viewers? I don't know. That is a good question. My hunch tells me it's my thumbnail. I use AI to make my thumbnails. So they're bright, colorful, eye-catching, get a lot of clicks. Anybody chats, I try and engage, you know. But other than that, I really don't know. Yeah, I use AI to make my thumbnails. GPT. I have to instruct it a couple times, make adjustments in the AI chat, and then I put in a photo editor and I reformat the size and mess with it. But other than that, Traveled half the distance to Salt Lake. Yeah, I was flying pretty slow. It took like an extra hour. I should have been going quicker. I set my speed way too low. But I was just cruising, got distracted chatting with all you nice folk. Which is okay. Longer stream, more chats, more thumbs up, more subscribers. It all worked out in the end. Yeah, I always cut the loop. These loops drive me crazy sometimes. Relax, plane. Everything's fine. Ease. Yeah. These flight patterns are ridiculous. All right. Ignore the beeping, everything's fine.
Phoenix Tower. Beechcraft Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Kilo is 2 miles east, 1300, with Golf to land.
Oh! Oh, did you see that?
Beechcraft Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Kilo, Phoenix Tower. Altimeter 2979er, fly left traffic runway.
Oh my goodness. That was beautiful landing. That was great.
Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo, you are not cleared to land. Clear the runway.
Well, I already freaking landed, so...
Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo, contact ground on 119.75.
Going to 119.75. Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo.
Sweet. I'm not going back out to the runway. What are you talking about? I'm just gonna go over here to this terminal and park.
184, contact Albuquerque Center on 125.4. Good day. Frontier Flight 4184. Did you hear my last transmission? Southwest Tree 816. Exit runway when able. Southwest Tree 816. Contact ground on 132.55.
Yeah, hopefully your landing can be that good.
Going to 132.55.
Sweet.
Southwest Tree 816.
Well, we did it. Great. Appreciate everybody stopping by, tuning in, hitting that like and subscribe button. Definitely helps me out. Until next time, we'll see you on the next one.